Hello everyone. Today's lesson is all about should you become an entrepreneur? Just keep watching to find out if you have what it takes to become one. We have here our table of contents, which includes 1.1 all about entrepreneurship, 1.2 is entrepreneurship right for you, 1.3 exploring ideas and opportunities, and 1.4 problem solving for entrepreneurs. Let's proceed with 1.1 all about entrepreneurship. First, what is entrepreneur? People who own, operate, and take the risk of a business venture are called entrepreneurs. They are engaged in entrepreneurship, which is the process of running a business of one's own. Entrepreneurs come from diverse backgrounds and establish a wide range of businesses. In our generation today, people make the decision to become entrepreneurs. Employees versus entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs assume risk. This makes them different from employees who are people who work for someone else. Although both may make choices, only the entrepreneur will bear the immediate effects of those choices. Why do people become entrepreneur? Some want to live the fast-paced corporate environment and set their own schedules. Others want to be at home but still earn an income, and still others want to pursue a personal dream just like me. These are the four types of entrepreneurial businesses. 1. Manufacturing businesses actually produce the products they sell. 2. Wholesaling businesses sell products to other businesses rather than the final consumer. 3. Retailing businesses sell products directly to those who use or consume them. 4. Service businesses sell services rather than products. There are other two business areas. First is the agricultural businesses that generate fresh produce and other farm products. Second is the mining and extracting businesses that take resources out of the ground so that they can be consumed. Entrepreneurs to change America. Entrepreneurs change American business decade after decade. They constantly change how things are done and contribute to the overall good of the nation. Here we have the Starbucks Coffee Company. It was founded in 1971, opening its first location in Seattle's Pike Place Market, and it was named after the first mate in Herman Melville's novel, Moby Dick. Second one is the Home Depot. In 1979, Bernie Marcus and Arthur Blank opened the first Home Depot stores in Atlanta, Georgia. We also have Harpo Productions, Inc. Oprah Winfrey's love of acting and her desire to bring quality entertainment projects turned into production in 1896. For our famous entrepreneur, we have Madame C.J. Walker, originally known as Sarah Breedlove, who suffered from a scalp ailment during the 1980s and began experimenting with homemade remedies. She is known for the quote, "Necessity is the mother of invention." Her remedies work well, so she began offering them to African American women. Besides becoming a millionaire from the sales of her products, Walker made a huge contribution to the African American community by empowering women to make their own mark in the business world.
Good day to each and everyone. I am Nasrullah K. Sumlay. Before I start with my report, I'm going to ask you guys first a question. Is entrepreneurship right for you? That's what we are going to answer as we proceed to the second objective of this presentation. To answer the question, is entrepreneurship right for you? Here are the 8 characteristics of a successful entrepreneur. Number 1. A successful entrepreneur is independent. They tend to do something that they really want to do, that they really do enjoy. They may not want to be dictated. They want to make their own decision for their own business. Number 2. A successful entrepreneur is self-confident. An entrepreneur should always be confident in creating, choosing, and implementing their own decision to their own business. An entrepreneur do all the decisions for their own business and is responsible for the success or failure of the company. Number 3. A successful entrepreneur have determination and perseverance. Successful entrepreneurs, no matter what, doesn't quit their passion or their business. They are determined to meet their goals for their business. Number 4, a successful entrepreneur is goal-oriented. They know what they need to do or their main goal and strive to achieve it whatever it takes. Number 5, a successful entrepreneur have a need to achieve and to set high standards for themselves. A successful entrepreneur set their goals and achieves it. This gives them motivations to keep on striving for the best for their business. Number 6, a successful entrepreneur is creative. A successful entrepreneur either make a new idea for a business or innovate the existing one. They also innovate a new way to promote what they offer to the market. Number 7, a successful entrepreneur is able to act quickly. Entrepreneurs isn't afraid of making quick decisions when necessary. Acting quickly help to gain advantages compared to their competitors. Number 8, a successful entrepreneur keep up to date with technology. More and more technologies are arising as the time is running. Entrepreneurs should keep up with technologies as it will help their business and gain more advantages compared to their competitors in the same industry. Now let's proceed to the 5 characteristics of a good team members. Number 1, commitment. A good team member is committed to his work and helps the team achieve their goals by exerting some efforts and working very hard. Number 2, competency. A good team member is competent. They should have skills that the team needs for them to succeed and achieve their goals. Communication. A good team member could communicate well. They should possess an ability to generate ideas that is necessary for the team and share it to others for them to discuss and decide to either adapt it or not. Next is the cooperation. A good team member is cooperative. Whether you're shy or not, expressing yourself by cooperating with a team member will be very helpful for your company to succeed. They must work very hard with others as a team to create a perfect harmony within the team. Take note that you must learn to accept the decision of the team as not all the time we will be favored. Helping your team is way more better than holding a grudge. Last is the creativity. A good team member is creative. They can look at things in a different way and suggest to the team that this product is the best way or this ideas is the best way or this is better way to achieve our goals. Now let's proceed to this question. Are you right for entrepreneurship? Did you ever ask it yourself? Am I in the right path? To determine it, we should perform a self-assessment. A self-assessment will determine our strengths and weaknesses in different things. You should also consider and assess both of your interests and aptitude. Assess your interests. Are you really into business? Can you continue doing it for years? In what field of business are you interested with? These are the questions that you might want to ask yourself before committing to business. You need to know what business you're interested with and if this will bring joy to you. Assess your aptitude. When we say aptitude, it is your ability to to learn a particular skills for a job. So you need to assess your aptitude to determine if you are able, if you are skilled enough for the job. Next is to assess the advantages of entrepreneurship. So many people see that owning your own business has more significant advantages than being under someone else. So here are the advantages of entrepreneurship. Number one, entrepreneurs are their own bosses. They are not under someone and they have the freedom to implement whatever they want to implement in their business. They are the bosses. They have the right to either implement or not implement ideas within their business. Next, entrepreneurs can choose a business that interests them. Entrepreneurs have freedom to choose whatever they want and whatever interests them. It, it may be foods or makeups, dress, or in related to any constructions because they have the freedom to choose their own business. Next, entrepreneurs can be creative. Of course, they are their own bosses, and they can choose whatever business that interests them, and they have the freedom to implement whatever they think is the best for their business. They can implement ideas that they think of themselves. Last, entrepreneurs can make some large sum of money. They have the freedom and they can create whatever they want. And if this uh, creativity hits the bottom rack, it could lead to a successful business that will gain them more profit. Next is to assess the disadvantages of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs must consider the way of advantages compared to the disadvantages before deciding to do a business. So here are the 4 disadvantages of entrepreneurship. First disadvantage of entrepreneurship is it is risky. Why it is risky? Because money involves when doing a business. Entrepreneurs must consider, or they should know that they might lose money when doing a business, because business requires money, financial stability to start uh, to start a business. They need a lot of money uh, to create products and market it into the market. So there's a possibility of losing money and losing the business if not managed well. Next is entrepreneurs face uncertain and irregular income. Having your own business, you should expect an irregular income. You might sell a lot of your products today, but not tomorrow. So it is uncertain and it is irregular when owning your own business. Next disadvantage is entrepreneurs work for long hours. Entrepreneurs have their freedom for creativity, but in reality, they don't have time for a day off, because even weekends or any holidays, they are still working for their own company to innovate more products and think of new ideas for them to release and promote into the market. Last disadvantage is entrepreneurs must make all the decisions by themselves. So it is the responsibility of entrepreneurs to make all the decisions for their company or for their business. Unless they have partners, only the entrepreneurs could implement their decisions to the company for the betterness of the company.
Exploring ideas and opportunities. Opportunities are possibilities that arise from existing conditions, and ideas are thoughts or concepts that come from creative thinking. Ideas can come from many different sources. One of the things are hobbies and interests. Many people do get their business ideas from their hobbies or interests. Past experiences. Analyzing past experiences and jobs can help you come up with ideas for a business that you would enjoy owning. Another one is discovery or invention. Sometimes a business opportunity arises from discovery or an invention. Investigate opportunities. County Business Patterns is an annual series of publications providing economic profiles of counties, states, and the country as a whole. Small Business Administration, an organization that exists to help small businesses and their owners. Trade shows, which are special meetings where companies of the same or related industry display their products. People often do research to determine what is missing in a particular market. What needs exist that are not being met. Setting goals. Setting goals help you stay on track and follow through your plans. The best goals are SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. For specific, goals should be specific and answer what, why, and how. Measurable, goals should establish ways to measure your progress. Attainable, goals should not be too far out of reach. Realistic, goals should represent things to which you are willing to commit. Timely, goals should have a time frame for the achievement. Financial goals. Set specific financial goals before starting a business. Financial goals can include how much money you will earn and how quickly you would pay off debts, but you have to make sure that your goals are realistic. non-financial goals. Most people who own their own businesses do so for more than just monetary gain. They're looking for personal satisfaction. They may serve a community need, do something they like, or enjoy the personal independence of being an entrepreneur.
Let us talk now about the problem-solving process. As entrepreneur, we will be faced with making decision and solving problem. The experience has shown that good entrepreneurs use formal problem-solving models. The problem-solving model helps people, entrepreneur in our case, to solve problem in a logical manner. The model consists of 6 steps. The first step is to define the problem. Before solving a problem, an entrepreneur needs to diagnose it. He can write down what the problem is and why it is a problem. And finally, trying to quantify it. The second step, gather information. This step consists of putting together information that could help to solve the problem once it has been defined. Relevant information may be obtained from many sources. It can be company record, it can be industry data and trade magazines. That interviewing other people is also good to gather information. Step 3, identify various solutions. When we gather information, we can have many solutions and most problems can be solved in various ways. An entrepreneur has to identify all possibilities before he settles on a particular solution. Step 4, evaluate alternatives and select the best options. The decision maker needs to evaluate the alternatives to determine the best solution. In some cases, it may be possible to quantify cost and benefit of each alternative, but in other cases, quantifying each alternative may not be possible, and the decision maker may simply have to rank each alternative. Step 5 is take action. Once the best solution to the problem has been selected, entrepreneurs need to take action. But why do they need to take action? Action taken help to implement the solution selected. The last step is evaluate the action. Without evaluation of the action taken, the problem-solving process is not complete. Action taken must be evaluated in order to see which part of operations work well and which one did not perform well in order to improve them and to change some strategies. Thank you.
Okay, so problem-solving entrepreneurs. A formal problem-solving model helps people solve problems in a logical manner. The model consists of 6 steps. Number 1 is define the problem. So, alamin mo kung ano yung problem, define. Hindi naman ibig sabihin define, i-define mo agad, like basic knowledge lang. Number 2 is gather information. Mag-acquire ka or kukuha ka ng information. Yung information is actually dependent kasi hindi lahat ng information is reliable. Number 3, identify various solutions. So dito sa identify various solutions is tinutukoy mo or tinetest, assess, or mitigate na kung ano ba yung best solution. Actually, maraming solutions pero I think the best would be the best solution. So, yeah. Number 4, next step is evaluate alternatives and select the best option. I-evaluate mo yung alternatives and always select the best option. Number 5 is take action. I-implement mo na kung ano yung na-acquire mo, information, identify various solutions, and evaluate. Number 6 is evaluate the actions. So, okay, ulitin ko, define the problem, gather information, identify various solutions, evaluate alternatives, and select the best option. Number 5, take action and evaluate the action, problem solving skills. So, dito sa communicating, good communication is important in the problem solving process. Yes, because paano kayo magkakaintindihan kung bad yung communication? So, not all the time, because not all the time na nakaka-adjust yung kausap mo. So, it's better that ikaw yung mag-a-adjust for the best socialization. Brainstorming, so as a creative problem solving technique that involves generating a large number of fresh ideas. Sa brainstorming, maraming information ang nagagather, na-acquired at na-test. So, sa brainstorming, it is actually helpful, no, to kung ano yung career or kung ano yung path. So, mas mapabilis at mas less time. Learning from mistakes. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you cannot be afraid to make mistakes. Yes, learning from mistakes. Actually, mistakes would make you more better. As I said, mas maganda kung may experience kung kaysa sa wala. So, kapag yung mistakes mo, na-hurt ka, alam mo nang gagawin mo. Analyze, and then, yun lang. The more mistakes, the more stronger you become. Thank you. Yun lang.
That's the end of our discussion. We hope that you learned something.